Morning, everyone. Today we're on episode 180 and it's on ADHD and Prodrugs. Most people don't know what Prodrug is. So essentially it only synthesizes in your body and to trigger the actual active ingredient, the stimulant to work. If it's not digested or synthesized in your body, it's not going to be able to work. So the official definition is a pharmacologically inactive or significantly less active compound that is intentionally designed to be converted into an active drug within the body through metabolic processes. So the core concept, Prodrug equals biotransformation leads to the active drug, just like I've described. The conversion typically occurs via liver enzymes, plasma enzymes, or target tissue enzymes. This strategy is widely used in pharmacology to optimize how a drug behaves in the body. I'm specifically only talking about ADHD medication because I haven't looked up other prodrugs. However, I was put on this prodrug Vyvanse that just came out in 2019 or 2009, or 10. And I would change to it all of a sudden during my final exam for MBA, and it really screwed me up. So you really have to know what medication works and what doesn't. Alright, so why prodrugs are used? Prodrugs are developed to overcome limitations of the active drug. So the problem with active drug, poor absorption, low solubility, high toxicity, short half-life, and poor targeting. This is from one research. So prodrug advantage: improved bioavailability, better dissolution, reduced side effects. I don't know about that. Prolonged action. I don't know about that either. Site-specific activation. All right, now moving on to the type of prodrugs. Carrier-linked prodrugs are active drug that's linked to a temporary chemical group. It's cleaved into the body to release the active substance. Example, enalapril is converted to enalaprilate. All right, bioprecursor prodrugs requires metabolic transformation such as oxidation or reduction. There's no detachable carrier. Example, levodopa, which is used for Parkinson's the most, and apparently it is the most stable one, increases your dopamine. So there we go. Now I have the explanation. It's converted to dopamine in the brain. So it is worth for Parkinson's, and apparently it's pretty stable. So the mechanisms of activation, common metabolic reactions: hydrolysis, oxidation on CYP4 450 enzyme, reduction, and decarbonation. Example pathway is codeine. Codeine is a Schedule 1 or Schedule 3, controlled medication under the Canada Criminal Act, the Drug Act. Sorry, I'm on the highway. But it is not in Taiwan, actually. It's, either I got it from my parents who are pharmacists, or, but the codeine is widely available in Taiwan. So that's one example also. I didn't know that. That's a prodrug. It metabolizes by CYP2D6 and turns into morphine. Interesting, yeah? I didn't know that. Alright, so the key comparison, prodrug versus active drug. We talked about this. Activation requires metabolic conversion. The onset is slower and smoother compared to non-prodrug ADHD medication, which is like what I'm on. And this is why I'm talking really, really fast right now. The abuse potential is lower, and the non-prodrug ADHD medication is higher. The duration is more consistent, and non-prodrug medication depends on the formulation, if it's immediate release or extended release, IR or XR. Lastly, the variability depends on the metabolism, and the non-prodrug ADHD medication, however, it is more predictable. Clinical example of prodrugs, clopidogrel, active form, clinical use to prevent blood clots. Prednisone is for inflammation. Lisdexamfetamine. Active form, dextroamphetamine. That's the word I can pronounce. Is for ADHD. So, lastly, advantages: enhances oral absorption, drug stability, GI irritation, drug delivery, and it's better for patient compliance. All right, so here lastly, summary key distinctions. Prodrug is inactive unless it becomes metabolized in your body to make the active ingredient active. The active drugs are already pharmaceutically effective when administered. All right, take care.